For those fortunate enough to be SSHRC-funded, we've been asked to share our story. My name is Erica and I'm a Master's of Social Work candidate. I hope you'll take a few minutes to listen to me. If we take a look back in history, it wasn't how it is now, in the present. The Aboriginal people of this land were free to love and live life the way it was meant. I won't sit here and start sugarcoating it. The Europeans arrived and wanted to exploit for profit. Communities were decimated and families torn apart. To understand that pain fully, I can't even start. Genocide, ecocide, homicide, suicide, abuse and oppression as constant as the tide. And some think that these things have no impact, but if it happened to you and your family, you'd think differently. That's a fact. A strained history of relations between Aboriginals and whites, and I know we still have a lot to learn. But through this research, I'm hoping to raise awareness and insight, so let me tell you what I'm trying to discern. Violence is not our natural form. I believe we're made to love. Yet in some families, it's become the norm, found in an angry look, a hateful word, or a shove. This violence affects Aboriginal women at much higher rates. This problem is urgent. That's how it translates. The literature shows that some interventions are more effective, like those incorporating culture, spirituality, and traditional perspectives. But what about the interventions carried out by non-Aboriginals? What's being done to support these women and their families in a respectful and effective way? Social workers are often involved. That's not original. But how can we really improve what's going on every single day? Social work, that brings us to another thought. What's our mandate and how far have we got? Historically, it was common for us to damage and oppress. I might not have been there, but it's documented, so you don't have to guess. So as part of the efforts to reconcile the past, we need some more changes that are going to last. We need to work together to find a better way to be. We owe it to these women and to their families. Now that we have the opportunities to learn and research, it's time for the quality of our services to surge. How do white social workers intervene with Aboriginal families dealing with violence? Even though I'm no expert on these topics, I will not sit in silence. Semi-structured interviews will be conducted with white social workers who agree, and then analyzed in conjunction with members of the Aboriginal community. I'm turning to them because I believe they know best, and for this opportunity, SSHRC, I feel truly blessed. Bigger changes will be needed to truly make a difference, but it doesn't mean that we can't start bridging that distance. And as a social worker, if I enter the scene, I want to be able to help, if you know what I mean. That's why this research project matters to me. It's about paving the way so a better future will be, and giving me the tools so I can start to make some noise. That's why I'm before this camera, even just as one voice. They say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but that the second best time is today. So whatever you're researching and passionate for, speak up loudly and make sure quiet is not how you stay.